Hello everybody, I am Chris and I'm at the All-Star Resort Movies. And we're gonna do this whole top to bottom. This is like the fourth hotel out of 20. You'll notice, first thing I notice is right here in the background, it is green because I think sports is blue, music was red, and now this one is green. Let's go do All-Star, this is the All-Star Resort Movies. Let's check it out. Here I am right outside All-Star Movies. Let's go check in and check out this hotel from top to bottom. All-Star Movies, where they're gonna make you a star. Because you're a star. Like that. If you know that reference from the movie Wish, the little deer is like, you're a star. You're a star. All-Star Movies. Let's go check in. They have a little red carpet when you come into the lobby. Because you're a movie star. Let's go in. Here we are. This lobby is it's very similar to the All-Star Music and Sports. You'll notice down here, you've got Mickey and Minnie. Pluto's the boom, Mickey's filming, and Minnie's right there. And then in the background, you got them in there in the movies. They also have some couches there, a little area for kids to watch movies as parents are checking in, which is super nice. Yeah, you got the green stars. Looks awesome. Oh, and the red carpet, because you're a movie star. I just got checked in. Like I said, can I just tell you something that makes me a little tiny bit sad? But it's not that big a deal. Is I told them, like, yeah, I'm gonna go all the different hotels, and every other hotel is giving me like a pin. They're like, oh, that's awesome, that's really cool. They're like, make sure you show how awesome this place is. I'm like, I will, but I didn't get a pin. All right, let me show you. This is called Donald's Double Feature. It's their market. You see, you guys can kind of educate me. There's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I get them confused. That one's in blue. Is that Huey? So blue. How do you remember them? What's a good way to remember which one is which one? Anyway, it's Donald's Double Feature. Everything you base here is based off of movies. So let's go in. We had sports, we had music. Now we're into movies. Again, you'll notice that since we're coming here from Pop, you'll notice that there's not quite as much merchandise here. There's nothing here just to represent just All-Star Movies, but you can kind of check it out. Maybe like it's like the carpet, like you're in a lobby of a old luxurious movie theater. We're gonna walk in here. It's a little bit different. You'll notice that this a little more, feels a little more wide open, because the one at sports and music, they have like a rack right there, but this one's got kind of like these turnstiles. You come here, so really nice. You got your little, sundries down here. They don't have as much as far as like you notice at Pop, they had bread and things like that. They don't have as much as that as they do here. That they do here. They got adult beverages. They got energy drinks and water, and you have to drink a lot of water when you're here in Florida. And of course, just some normal drinks as well. Oh, and they have a wine rack over here. This is awesome. I don't know why, if I've missed this in the other hotels, but sometimes I just want a candy bar. And yesterday I was at Pop Century, I was walking around, I couldn't find it. But maybe it's because it's like a concession stand in a movie theater. They have them here. I'm not exactly sure. Now here's the checkout. Of course, it looks like a concession stand. It's all movie themes. I love it. And then there's like the more like the harder alcohol. And can I just back up? Yeah, you got concessions. It's super nice. I love it. And you'll also notice that like this checkout we purchased, it says box office, which is awesome. And again, here you go. Remember, it's All-Star. There's our All-Star pins. And I did see this shirt here for little kids, All-Star Resort here. Sports. We're walking out of there, and we're gonna walk down here. This, of course, is their food court area, and then there's the arcade. Let's take a little sneak peek into the food court, and then we'll move into the arcade. World Premiere Food Court. That's what it's called, World Premiere, because movies when they're released have World Premiere. We're walking in here to the food court. I really like the theming. I think the theming here, this is probably my favorite one. Let's just take a look at it. I love the lights on top, like old movie theater. Now each of the little eating areas is kind of like named like after a movie theater. Was that Rialto? That looks like that's ice cream and coffees over there. You got Roxy. And the Grand is kind of like the market. You have the Lyric right over here, and the Majestic. Now they have the same food offerings. It's exactly the same at all the other value resorts I've stayed at. This one, they're just in a different order though. And the last ones, that's always been ice cream and coffee over there. But now it's like reverse. It's over here, the ice cream and coffee. But it's all the exact same food offerings. It's a little bit different. So the other ones, this cafeteria goes way back. This one's just a little bit shorter. But you got a nice little camera there, like kind of like an old movie theater. It looks like it's projecting on the screen, but just like a television. But you can turn around and kind of go this. So it's a little bit, it's not as deep, doesn't have as many chairs as the other one. But I think the theming, like the lights in here, I think it makes up for it because the theming is just fantastic. And like you look at the condiment cart, it looks like it's a popcorn cart. All right, we're gonna exit out of the food court and you go over here to the arcade. And this arcade here is called Reel Fun, but spelled R-E-E-L, as in like a movie reel. Reel Fun Arcade. Let's check it out. And it's kind of funny, I like this because all the arcades are shaped differently and the games are arranged differently. Like the one arcade had the pinball machines here, the other arcade had the pinball machines there. But yeah, you gotta check out the pins, guys. It's very, I know it might not be important to you, but I love it. So let's go back here and check out the pinball machines. Oh, there are 5. Everyone I've come to has had Star Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy. And there they are. They've got Guardians of the Galaxy. They've got Star Wars, Pirates, new one. Haven't seen that one yet. Pirates Caribbean. And then they've got James Cameron's Avatar. Look at that, Avatar. And then Tron. Tron. Turn around, I like it. They have some chairs there for parents to sit down and kind of relax. Very nice. Just like a normal arcade. Lots of sounds, lights up, really great, super fun. Oh, crazy taxi. I love it. And you might be able to hear the people behind me right over here. They're playing skee ball. You hear the ball rolling up and down. So yeah, real arcade. Now let's go out and look at the different offerings they have for hotel rooms. Now, of course, keep in mind that everything here is going to be movie themed. So there's 2 swimming pools right here. You got Fantasia. This is right where we're at right here. You got Toy Story, Fantasia, Love Bug, 101 Dalmatians, and the Mighty Ducks. So I'm gonna hang a left and go straight into Toy Story first. The All-Star Movies was built in 1999. It last went through a latest renovation in 2019. And I'm gonna take you down to Toy Story. Now this is a very popular area because it feels like you got transported right into Andy's room. People like this. Like I said, the price point here is about $150 to $250. But all the rooms are exactly the same. What you're paying for is to have the rooms a little bit closer to the swimming pool. If you don't mind that, then you can save some money, and because the rooms they have what they call Premier Standard, they're exactly the same. All right, let me show you this. We're walking into Andy's room. Oh, I love the theming here. You got the bucket of soldiers. Look, you got all the green men up there. There's RC Racer. Looks like they're playing little checkers. Another bucket. Now that is, by the way, that bucket, that's a stairwell, of course. Stairwell. You'll notice that since we're back here in the All-Star Resorts, the buildings are 3 stories. There are elevators, and some of you might be saying, why do you keep mentioning elevators? Because some of the Disney properties don't have elevators, so people need to know that. Check this out. Little RC Racer, get a little photo op right there. You'll also notice the clouds that are in Andy's room. That's like those clouds that are in his wallpaper. And then over here, Sheriff. Yeah, Sheriff, because this would be maybe Woody's side, and this one over here, Rocket Ships, would be Buzz Lightyear's side. And then look right here. You're gonna come right down here and it looks like you're going into Andy's room, a giant door. That's awesome. And it says, Andy's room, keep out except Molly. You walk in, oh, there's a massive Buzz Lightyear right there. And you'll notice the wood blocks, Buzz. And that is the elevators to get up into this building. Or turn around right over here. And of course, oh, look at Woody. Got Woody over here. He's sitting down, and if you look on the bottom of his boot, you've got Andy, the name right there. Love it. And of course, there's some books behind him because he's on the bookshelf. And then right in the middle, you got Bo Peep. That's a little weird. I think Bo Peep should be turned around and facing Woody, but she's not. She's right there. Nice little photo op. And if you look right there, you see, that's what you can stand. Oh, that's what it is. So you get a picture of Bo Peep, and that's how. Oh, that makes sense. Never mind. Disney did it right. I was wrong. You stand right there, and you get a photo of Bo Peep and Woody. There's Buzz Lightyear over there. To infinity and beyond. And then look right here. They got this giant checkerboard. Sweet little checkerboard. Those are just places you can sit. And then, of course, you got Rex. You get another photo op here with Rex. You got a nice little area to stand. And that's, oh my gosh, that's what they've done. They've taken the checkers from the checkerboard to make the little place markers to stand on. That's what they did. Ah, Disney for the win. Way to go, Bo Peep. Way to go, Rex. Rawr. You're so fierce. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You'll notice the blocks down here say Woody. Oh, this is really nice. And then right here at the end, they have a window, a giant window. You can walk around it, but look at that. So it looks like you are in Woody's room. This would be Woody's room. It's fantastic. And I love the little army green men up there. It looks like they're having a war. These guys are like, go there, no! Oh, the humanity! And let's walk back out Andy's door. I really like this. This is awesome. How fun. That door is huge. As you walk out, you got this little street here, and then you've got like some ping pong and some foosball to play. Just something kind of for the kids. They love it. Now, right outside the Toy Story area, there is a little playground. I'll show you that for the little ones. They come right over here. It is blazing hot, so I don't think anybody will be over here right now, so you could probably film pretty unfettered. But let's check it out. This play area is for the enjoyment of 2 to 5-year-olds. So a little bit younger, but yeah, look at this. Nice little playground. They got some benches. There is sand. Parents sometimes battle with the sand. I get that with little children. But yeah, nice little play area for kids. And this one is for 2 to 5-year-olds. I just wanted to interrupt this video real quickly to say, if you guys want to stay here, it's super easy. All you have to do is click the link down below. That'll give you the best prices. Or you can call them at 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY, and tell them Provost Park Pass sent you, because then you're going to get the concierge service for free. It's literally, and they're going to guarantee to get you the very best prices on your tickets and on your hotels when you come down to Walt Disney World. They are awesome. They'll treat you with respect. I love them. It's who I use when I plan this trip. They're going to treat you awesome. All right, guys, let's get back to the video. Something different here at the end here. They have a thing called the real spot. I don't know what that is. Let's walk over and see what that is. That's maybe why the cafeteria is not as deep. They have this. What is the real spot? Let's go check it out. Oh, this is also where they have their movies at nighttime. That screen lowers down, and you get to watch movies. And here's the movie schedule. So Sunday is Frozen, Monday is Hercules. See here, if you get maybe a reflection. Tuesday's Little Mermaid. Wednesday's Wish. Thursday's Mystery Movie Night. Then Descendants on Friday, and then Cars 2 on Saturday. So that way, come here, you can sit here in the shade and watch a movie outside. Cool, the real spot. I have not seen this, guys. I was just getting ready to cross the, oh my gosh, look at that. Florida. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, here he goes. You guys, it is so hot. It is so hot down here in Florida. You have to be drinking a lot of water. I know I keep saying that, but if you don't, you're gonna get headaches, you're gonna be dehydrated, you're not gonna feel good. You have to drink a lot of water. Okay, the center part is the Fantasia area. I'll show the pool later on, but let's walk down here to show you the Fantasia area. So there's a stairwell. This is for Fantasia 2000. I think the other building's just for the normal Fantasia. So here it is. You got the toy soldiers. You got the letters across the top, Fantasia 2000. Now this would be considered a premier room because the swimming pool is right there. Here we go. This is where you get the elevators, right there. You can see you got the little ballerina down here at the end of this building and a Jack-in-the-Box. That looks like a jester and a Jack-in-the-Box. It's like smiling at you mischievously. They have a little crank. Ready? Let's crank it up. Ready? And there we go. That is this side. Now let's walk over here and take a look at this side of the Fantasia building. I've noticed here in movies, there's lots of photo ops, lots of cute little photo ops. As you can see right here, you got Donald and Daisy is my favorite. But this little photo op area you get here, gosh, she looks great, doesn't she? Donald, you are a lucky man. Treat her well, treat her well. And there's Daisy, looking all kinds of good. Okay, over here, you've got, let's start at the stairwell and walk down. Okay, so we'll get into these rooms a little later on, but remember how it says Fantasia 2000 right there? And then this one over here is just Fantasia. So that's a stairwell. That's the covering stairwell. And down here, you've got the brooms, right? You got the brooms who are walking, caused all the problem. They're helping Mickey, but they started causing problems because they just kept bringing too much water because Mickey didn't know how to control the magic. This is the entrance to this building. This is a giant sorcerer's hat. Look at this. I guess you can walk through. We have to do it. So you walk through and it takes you right to the elevators. And we've got to look up. Look up. Look up. Turn, turn, turn. And back out the way we came. We're gonna walk over here. Just gonna show you these brooms. See how big they are? Wow. Big brooms. I like big brooms, I cannot lie. We're gonna walk down here. These buildings here are for 101 Dalmatians. You'll notice that the stairwell is giant fire hydrants because dogs love those. And it's yellow. Okay, and then right over there you got the fire hydrant as well. And this is 101 Dalmatians. Let's see what they have here in the center. You'll notice that on the pathway they are bones because dogs love little puppy treats, little bones. It's exactly what these puppies are going to like. Oh look, they're cleaning. That's awesome. Get them all cleaned up. Do you guys know what the Dalmatian said when it got done eating? That hit the spot.
I don't think this is the time for that type of humor.
They're doing the cleaning to make him look all good. Now, you guys are gonna have to help me. I don't remember his name. You guys gonna have to help me with his name, but you notice the background, they also have spots on the wall. That's the elevator. And you turn around here, here's the female, and I can't remember her name either. But you got all the little puppies running. Mom, mom, dad, 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 mom, mom, mom. Now here's another little sweet photo op. What you do is you stand behind the TV, and it looks like this little puppy is watching you on television. Oh, I just noticed that the dog bones say Canine Crunchies. This is the duck pond pool. There's two pools here at this resort. And the theme here is the Mighty Ducks. The Mighty Ducks right here. And the swimming pool is designed to be like an ice skating rink. I'll show that tomorrow when there's not people in it. But let's look at the entrance. Oh, and I love this. You've got like a locker room here. This is where you can change or go to the bathroom. You got Daisy's and then Donald's because it's the ducks. And also laundry room here. Speaking of laundry, I think in about 2 days I'll have to start doing some more laundry because I have enough to last 7 or so days. So once I start doing some laundry, I will show you that. I'll show you the laundry rooms. That is sweet. That is the entrance to the building. You walk right through there, the duck mask. That'll take you to the elevators. And you'll notice the theme here at the end is hockey sticks. Hockey sticks and pucks, of course, for the Mighty Ducks. It's a movie franchise. And the stairwell, those are hockey nets. And I just noticed you look across the top of the roof there, it looks like people are cheering you on. Like, go, let's go. Yeah, nice little hockey theming. When I was little, I wanted to play hockey, but I got cold feet. Get it? And here at the end of the pool, they have like, it looks like a little period box right there. And right here, again, hockey. So we're gonna go to the last set of rooms. And the last set of rooms is based off the beloved movie, Herbie the Love Bug. And the little Volkswagen that could. Some interesting facts about that. I don't know what the stairwell is going to be for Herbie the Love Bug, but we'll see. All right, here we are. We're going into Jackrabbit Springs, but this is the home of Herbie the Love Bug. And as you can see, there's like a screwdriver, because mechanics, and pliers, racing flags across the top. That is the that's where you go in. The entrance right there, the Herbie. And then you got like a nice little photo op. We'll go there in a second. And then over here, you got a photo op. We got to go walk around this building to see what the stairwell is. I just noticed they actually have the correct, I think, measurements. That's a 1,219 millimeter wrench. Coming around to see the stairwell. The stairwell covering is clapboard. Oh, for the movie Herbie the Love Bug. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering if it's like a traffic cone or something like that, but it is a clapboard. Let's see what it says. Disney's Love Bug, director Mickey, camera 6, date 3/69/13, which is when Herbie the Love Bug was actually released. 3/69. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, well, what's the number 53 on the side of Herbie the Love Bug for? Is that when the movie came out? No, the movie came out in 69. there was the writer and producer of the film Herbie the Love Bug. His name was Bill Walsh, and Bill Walsh was a big baseball fan. This one's gonna be a little hard for me to say, but he's a big baseball fan, particularly the Dodgers. And there's a pitcher at the time named Don Drysdale, and Don Drysdale's number was 53. So Bill, the writer, he slapped 53 on Herbie because he loved him, thought it was great to honor Don Drysdale. And then also, I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? And then the name Herbie, you wanna know where the name Herbie comes from, is Bill Walsh went to Las Vegas and he saw the comedian Buddy Hackett do a stand-up comedy. And in that, he told a joke about the ski instructor named Herbie, and Bill thought that was such a funny name. He's like, we got to name him Herbie Love Bug. And then Buddy Hackett ended up was cast in the movie Herbie the Love Bug. Here's a nice little photo op you get here. Winner's Circle. This is the actual car that was used in the Magic Kingdom parades from 1978 to 1990. Oh my gosh. Now notice it's like the little Volkswagen. It's not like the Lindsay Lohan version. It's the for the original version. Oh, look, he's got his eyes. Like, he's got eyes. He's got eyes. They also have, it looks like they have a little, some Winner's Circle, some mist coming down there as well. That's sweet. Got a little first place trophy. Way to go, Herbie. And of course, you'll notice right down below is the checkered flag. We're on the checkered flag, so that is awesome. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And they also have some tires right around here. You guys, I want to keep talking to you guys, but I'm a little tired.
Right, not the time for jokes.
Oh my gosh, I just discovered something. Look here outside in the cement. In the cement, can you guys see that? There's like imprints of like pliers and some gears and things like that right there in the cement. Holy moly. There's some more over here. Can you guys see that very well? Yes. Oh my gosh. Disney. I love, this is the attention to detail we want. I am sweating like crazy. It is hot. I have got to get some water. And then once they let me get in my room, once I get into my room, I will then show you the room tour. Okay, just got notified that my room is ready. I'm gonna check in my room and I'm gonna show it to you. Let's go in and check it out. All right, let's go in here. Okay. Woo! Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. It is a hot one. Woo! All right, checking in the room. Okay, oh, that's new. Look at that. That wasn't at the other hotels. Okay, so let me back up here so you guys can see the room. We got the Murphy bed right here. The Murphy bed pulls down. The 2 chairs at the breakfast table. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You got the nice the bed there. Now, a lot of the other ones had more pillows. They had 6 pillows. I only had 4, so interesting. Maybe there's some more under there, I guess. There is the kitchen. Well, I guess the little beverage cooler. This is a Cuisinart. They have a little, let's see here. Is it in the drawer? Okay, there it is. It's in the drawer. It's interesting. Sometimes they're in a drawer and sometimes they're out there, so you have to know. Okay. Nice little barn door to close. Let's go into something I also noticed when I was at Pop Century. The hooks, look at that. The hooks are bigger at Pop Century. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look here at the bathroom. All right. As you can see, it's a single sink right there. But again, I want to show you that the sink goes way out. So if you need to tuck underneath that, not a problem. Oh, which reminds me, I want to show you something else here. I left my suitcase out there. I don't want to lose it. But so there's my suitcase. But I also want to show you this because if you need like a wheelchair or a mobility, these walkways are very wide. That's literally a non-issue. Let's grab the suitcase and go back in the room. That door's heavy. Okay. Get the suitcase in. All right. Okay. All right. So the sink juts out, which I really appreciate them doing that. This is your closet, little open door closet. There's your ironing board. It's interesting. Sometimes the ironing board's right there on the wall. Sometimes it's hung right there. Okay. Look at the mirror. Well lit mirror. Perfectly well lit mirror. You got your soaps, everything you need over there. Now let's take a look here at the bathroom. You'll notice that this one is a tub. Step over. Okay. Let's take a look at the shower. There it is, a little single shower head down there. And of course, if you guys ever use that, I don't know, that's there as well. This is what the room looks like. And normally, at this point in the video, I would show you how easy it is to pull the Murphy bed down, but I'll do that tonight when I'm getting ready for bed. I'll pull the Murphy bed down and I'll sleep in that bed because that we'll see what that rating is, the Z rating on that, how good it does. Oh, I can see if there's more pillows under here. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, there's extra pillows, okay, underneath. And then of course, you're safe. Safe. Close. Oh, and I wanted to address one other thing. Man, it is hot. You guys have been drinking so much water. You gotta keep drinking water. So in the last video, somebody commented like, oh, you're gonna be going to the parks. Not really. I'm not gonna be going to the parks. I'm focusing on the hotels. When I get to the deluxe hotels though, they have these magic hours after the park closes. They let you go in for like 2 hours after the park closes. I will go to those after hour events to see if it's worth it and what you guys think about it, how crowded those after hour events are. Okay, so now I'm outside. I'm gonna walk back up to the lobby area because I thought I'd go up there and ask them if there is any, like if they have any of those little surprises, like, you know, like the dancing thing that the other places do. I don't know if they do or don't, so we'll go up there and find out if they do. Let's go up there and ask them. And while we're walking over there, I thought this would be the perfect time for us to do a little shout outs. We have some shout outs for today. Let's do our shout outs. The first shout out is from Rachel Molina 9375. It says, love you all, and you bring a smile to my face, from Rachel Molina from California. Rachel, thank you so much. You're amazing. I'm going to interpret your message two ways. One, that you, PROVOST Park Pass brings a smile to your face, and also that just the world in general brings a smile to your face. Thank you so much, Rachel. Oh, there she is. Always looking good, Daisy. Always looking good. All right, here's our next shout out. And here's a thing on YouTube, like when it prints your name, I print up your names and your things so I can read them. It doesn't put any spaces, so I'm not sure. That's why it's sometimes a little hard to read them. But your name is capital B, capital H, capital A, S-A-J-J. Bihasaji, I guess. B-H-A-S-A-J-J. And this is the message that you put. You're like, I really want to know about bed comfort, shower pressure, transportation to the parks, noise levels, food, themes. Are the budget hotels truly better than, say, non-Disney hotels available? Extra perks. What hotels are best with kids, best for couples, best for older couples that are kids at heart? Shout out to my amazing husband, Chris McKinney, that supports our Disney addiction. So this is a shout out to Chris McKinney. And I just want to say that we're going to try our best to cover all those questions that you're asking about. I'm doing shower pressure. We're talking about the bed comfort. I haven't really talked about noise levels, but the noise, I haven't really noticed any, like I haven't heard our neighbors at all in any of the rooms I've stayed at so far. So yeah, and transportation, it's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's not that bad. So, all right. And of course, I have here Yvette Navarez. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. This is a shout out to Tutu Liz and Papa Wendell. We love you. Tutu Liz and Papa Wendell, we love you. Thank you, Yvette. You're awesome. If you would like to do a shout out, it's easy to do. There's a little button down below in the comments that says thanks. You go down there, put thanks, put a little donation, and then write down your message, what you want. I'll read your message pretty much verbatim and here on our hotel tour, as long as the message is appropriate, of course. And all that money that you do, that donate, that goes to help cover our costs for this mammoth undertaking. So it is appreciated. All right, guys, let's go into the lobby and see if they have any special little treats that we don't know about. You guys are not gonna believe what just happened. I was going in, and because this is all movies themes, right? And I was just going in and I was asking, like, do you guys have like these impromptu things? And they're like, oh, well, we do. Theirs is different. They have like the custodians go out at right when the buses are taking off, and they do like a little dance party. I don't know if I'll be able to catch that or not, but I'll try. But then I was talking to them, explaining again like kind of what I'm doing. And they're like, what, you need a button? And so they gave me a button. Yeah, and it says 4 of 20 movie star, because you know here we are at the movies. 4 of 20 movie star. Now you might notice right here as you're entering into the food court, they also have like a caricature artist, and they'll do an artwork there. Like they can do pets too. If you bring a pet picture, they'll do a picture of your pet, whatever, or like they'll take your picture, and you don't have to be here to pick it up. So like if you want to get your picture done, you give it to the artist. They'll draw it, and then you can come pick it up later. If they come here and like you stay super late, they'll just leave your drawing for you at the gift shop. You go right to the gift shop right down there, and you grab your drawing. So it's a cute little, it's a great souvenir to get. I just found something really cool out here about this, and all the All-Stars do this. I didn't realize that. Is they have, like, if you go into the arcade at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they have arcade tournaments. And for how many people, it could be adults and children, they'll like do like little contests like air hockey, or maybe like do a riding thing.
and it's free. It's free to participate. They do it here. I know they do it at Coronado. They says they do it at Animal Kingdom. So they have a little arcade contest, which is sweet. So and it's free for the kids. So I played Tron. I'll be honest with you, a little secret. Every hotel I've been at that has Tron, I've played it so far. Because I want to get a high score to show you guys I can get a high score in Tron. No luck, dude. I got it just straight down the middle, and I keep losing it down the side pockets. It's part of pinball. It's part of the fun of it. All right, it is time for dinner. Let's go get some dinner here at the, what's it called again?
The world premiere food court. I feel like I gotta wash my hands first because I've been playing pinball.
So I just washed my hands. Let's go into the food court and get some dinner.
Let's go get some dinner, see what they got. Anything here that speaks to us? A lot of it's the same. In fact, it's almost all the same. Grilled chicken with pasta, penny pasta with meatballs, meatball sub, macaroni and cheese, chicken and vegetables. Those noodles I had yesterday were amazing. There's pizza. I haven't had pizza yet, so maybe I should try some pizza, maybe?
I've decided to try this sesame chicken.
Well, this is new. Look at this. They have like this boxes of cookies that you can just grab. That's super tempting. You got lemon, snickerdoodle, ginger snap, and chocolate chip. And they always have pastries out to tempt you. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Little donut holes. They're always out here just staring at you and begging you, and you want them. They're so good. All right, here we go. Let's try it out. Sesame chicken.
All right, let's try it out and see how it is. Bite the chicken first. It's good. Yes, Alex, how are you? If I had to choose between the Blues burger or the noodles, those are better, for sure. This is okay. Not bad, not great. Right in the middle. I just realized I haven't even asked you guys how your day is. Like, how's your day going? Are you guys doing well? I hope you are. I hope it's going good for you. Complete honesty with you guys. Of all the meals I've had here, this is the worst one. I would skip this sesame chicken. Those noodles were, the Blues burger was number one. Followed very closely with those noodles. Then it stepped down with the meatball sub. And then here's the sesame chicken. It was just okay. I said straight to the middle. I'm gonna say probably not even in the middle. Whichever way looks less to you, this way or this way, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's just my recommendation. I think you could probably skip that one particular meal. Get something else instead. You're on the Tron pinball machine.
Well, Annette, based on ribbons of light.
Bad score. I'm gonna be honest with you guys just for a second. So we're gonna be doing all these hotels, like all of them, right? We're on day 4, and it already feels like a blur. Like they're starting to blend together. And we're just barely getting started. Oh my. I saw that they do a fun little activity here at 6:30 at night, so I thought I'd check it out. Let's check it out together.
And they have like a little campfire set up here. So I was like, let's go check out what they're doing. The cast members lighting a campfire.
As you can see, they have like a little campfire. They're actually burning some wood there. You go in, you can make some s'mores. Something unique here, because I was saying, oh, they actually have drinks for, where is it? I can't see the little cart right there. They have drinks for sale. They have adult beverages and other drinks for sale. And I was like, oh, the other place that it shows, yeah, it shows most of them don't, but they do here at All-Star Movies.
It's looking all smoky. They're getting ready to go. And then they also have, like, you see, like, when the kids do roast marshmallows, they'd be supervised. They have little spots where they stand around the fire for them to stand.
Okay, so marshmallows are, I just learned that at all the resorts that have the campfire, marshmallows are always complimentary. So if you don't want to just have a kid just go in there and roast marshmallows, fine. But if you want the s'mores kit, that's $7 in order to add this, I think with the chocolate and the cookies for the s'mores kit. So there's that, and this one also has drinks here. and they do that. They camp out every day at 6:30. And I guess you go there and kind of warm up. It's really hot right now, but maybe in the winter months it might be a little bit cooler. But it reminds you though, one time, I have a little bit of a sad story to tell you. One time, one of my best friends and I, we went out kayaking, and it was so freezing cold, and we went kayaking, and he decided to build a fire in his kayak. He built a fire in his kayak, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then the kayak ended up burning a hole. I mean, the fire in his kayak ended up burning a hole, and in his kayak, and he ended up drowning. And the sank and he drowned. Do you know what the moral of that story is? You can't have your kayak and heat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And I wanted to show those tools. It seems like they're really popping more because maybe they got a little bit of a shadow in them. But there they are. There's the tools. The Herbie tools. There's another one here. I think that's kind of interesting that they did that. And I see another one here. They look like they're different tools. Wait a minute. What is this one? It's just a tire. A little tire and it's the tire. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Here we go. I have to go to my room. Once I get to my room, I have to take my time and edit. I gotta edit so the video can come out for tomorrow. And then at 8:30, they're doing a little movie in that real theater thing, and I'm gonna try to go to it if I feel up to it, if I have enough energy. I am really tired though, but I'm gonna try to go there. So here's what's gonna happen. If you see me the next thing at the movie theater, it means I have enough energy. If the next thing you see me getting ready for bed, you know that I just had to tap out. It is about 8:20 at night. It feels so much better outside. It was so hot today, but I just got done, not quite done, but almost done editing. And let's head over and see this, the real spot. Was it the Real Cafe? Where they show the movies, and see what that's like. Herbie looks good with that mist coming down, kind of the sun coming down. It looks good. You guys, I just noticed something. This toy soldier right here is missing a leg. That one's missing a leg, but the other ones don't. I don't know if you can hear that very well, but the pool's right behind me. People are still playing around the pool. The pool's jam-packed here. I think it's because it's so hot. It's been jam-packed. Every resort, the pools have been just jammed. All right, so it's the real spot. Let's check it out. All right, we're getting ready for a mystery movie night, guys, and they offer some little concessions, of course. So I'm here to see how this works, and I think I'm gonna go inside. Ever since I saw that Snickers bar this morning, I've been kind of craving it. And then seeing that candy out there just made me want to crave it even more. The lights are going on and off. I think that means we're getting ready to start. All right, the movie's getting ready to start. It's a mystery movie. We don't know what it's going to be. Oh, okay. Okay, that movie that's about to show is one of my absolute favorites. It's called Big Hero 6. I cannot watch that without my son. We watch it all the time together, and something I absolutely love watching with him. So the second it started, I was like, I gotta go because I can't watch it without him. I feel like I'm betraying him. But let's go get a Snickers bar. I know I saw earlier. I got two, and I want to eat them right now. But let's go back to the room where we can enjoy them. That looks good. And if I notice here, look, they have like lamps there. Those look, they're shining on Herbie to illuminate Herbie here at night. They're like the car lamps. Like, this is sweet. Right there, you got their brake lamps, the brake lights, and there you got the headlights. And I got to get closer. I don't think you could see it because this camera doesn't zoom 250,000 miles, but you can see the moon. Kind of looks like the Cheshire Cat grin. That's cool. Herbie, you're looking good. I like that look. That looks really good. I want a Snickers. I love it. Love it. I just needed it. Okay, let's get ready for bed. I'm gonna sleep here in this bed tonight. We're gonna check out this mattress here and see how this mattress compares to the other mattresses. Let's move the chairs for the night. When you use this, I'll say this, when you use the height, it doesn't take very much weight to pull it down, see that? When you use these beds, there's something I noticed. Let me show you that.
I did want to show this. The bed's a little bit lower, and you can see this has kind of like the nicer sheets on it. This is just kind of straight, just like a fluffy blanket. Now you got to grab these pillows from here, throw them over there, here, over there. I like all the pillows. Let's just use all the pillows. Why not? The one thing I do want to say about these rooms, when you use both beds, using both beds, you'll notice you lost a lot of room. The room looks a lot smaller, and this is a little bit narrower. You can see that's pretty narrow to get through there, right there. So just so you can be aware, it's a little more narrow. Let's get ready for bed. Let's do the water bottle challenge. Gotta get that really tight. You don't want that spilling. Okay, let's take it over here. And whoa, hey, whoa, easy. Oh my gosh. Bad bottle. And you'll notice this is where I put the one chair there. There's plenty of room. And I put the other chair right over there. I mean, there's plenty of room to put the chairs. I guess you put them both over there, whatever you want to do.
All right. Let's check out the Murphy bed. See how it does. Oh my gosh. Good night. All right, let's rate the Z scale here in this particular Murphy bed. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it wasn't, okay, the mattress is a little more firm, which I knew it was gonna be because the mattress you gotta lift it up, right? So when you lift it up, it has to stay up there, it can't be collapsing down, so it's a firmer mattress. And then the other thing that I noticed is it comes with it has a different blanket on it. I don't know, you kind of see, it's like this kind of a little material. And for whatever reason, so in every other room that I've come to, I have not touched the thermostat. I've left it set at 72. I sleep just fine, and I didn't touch the thermostat. But last night with this heavier, would get hot, and I would take that blanket off, and then I would get cold, and then I would put the blanket back on and get hot. I was having a hard time with the temperature wise. That could just be me, but I'm gonna give this out of 5 Z's. I'm gonna give it 2.5, right in the middle of the road. It wasn't a bad night's sleep, but it wasn't a great night's sleep. So that's just how it goes right for this Murphy bed, 2.5. I think though also if a little kids are sleeping here, they won't even know. If it's just my thought, they'll probably be like, so happy. But for me, I noticed that I was because I'm a side sleeper. I was sleeping on my side, and it is a harder mattress, and I was my shoulder it didn't contour my body as well. So 2.5 Z's for this particular bed. I'll talk about this in a moment. It is morning time. I have to head to the cafeteria. I want to check out the food offerings. I think they're probably going to be exactly the same I've seen at every other value resort, but we got to just double check. And then after that, we're going to talk about transportation. And then after that, we got to do all the room tests and all of that stuff. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this is for those of you who may be a little bit new to this channel. My name is Chris, and before I started YouTube, I used to work in the corporate world, and I had a very successful career there. I was very proud of what I did, and I worked really hard and climbed up the corporate ranks. When I first got started, when you first get started in the corporate world, I remember getting invited to my very first meeting where I could go to, like, that was an exciting time. Like, you get invited to a meeting where people are actually making decisions and making things kind of happen. That was so cool to me. I remember, and I was very, very young, very inexperienced. That's a long time ago. I mean, towards the end of my career, when I get invited to a meeting, I'm like, oh my gosh, do we have to do this? Can we just do this some other way? But when you first start out, going to a meeting was very exciting. And my boss at the time, and I had a great boss, his name was Brad. And he mentored me on how to make the most of my career. And I remember he could tell my nervousness and excitement about going to these meetings. And I wasn't really talking, I'm just sitting there listening. And, you know, I wanted to be part of it, but didn't really know how. He took me aside afterwards. He goes, hey, the most important thing in life is confidence. That's what he told me. Confidence. Is you have to be confident. He goes, it's not good enough to say the right thing. You have to be confident when you say the right thing. He goes, in all aspects of your life, you gotta be super confident. And he goes, what you need to do is buy yourself a bottle of cologne, go out and have a nice little bottle of cologne, and every morning put a little spritz on. And he goes, that is your confidence. When you put that cologne on, that's gonna make you confident. You know you're gonna smell good, you're gonna be good, and you're gonna have a really confident day. And so I literally took that to heart and I started doing that, and I still do that to this day. I don't feel comfortable if I don't start my day off with a little spritz. It makes me feel super confident for the day. It's something that for me, it's a mental thing of be confident. All right, we're here, let's go in and check out the food.
All right, guys, we're here at the world premiere food court. Let's go in and get some food. If you mobile order your food here, they have a little mobile order pickup window, which I think is sweet.
Okay, yeah, the waffle bounty, Mickey shaped waffles, the avocado breakfast bowl. That looks a little different. And they got the scrambled eggs, Mickey shaped waffles, loaded tacho bowl, which is fantastic, and so on.
They also have like cereal bowls, which I don't remember them having other places. I could have just missed it, but they have little grab and go cereal bowls. They also have this pastry here. This is kind of like the one that people are recommending. It's the lemon meringue croissant, but I'm not a big fan of meringue, so it's not a temptation to me. But that's what everybody's recommending. That's what looks so tempting to me. I love cream cheese dishes. All right, so I wasn't gonna do breakfast, but that lady told me, she says, this is so good. And then I also got like a little parfait. Let's do it.
All right, guys, I can confirm this is amazing. It's soft. So I hate it. There's nothing worse if you get like a pastry and you bite into it. It's like, ugh. It's soft. It must be very fresh. It's very good.
One thing I haven't mentioned so far is that there are no microwaves in your room, but there are down here at the cafeteria if you need a microwave. Bye-bye.
Bye, have a good day.
All right, so we need to talk about transportation here at All-Star Movies. Now, All-Star Movies, all the All-Star resorts, All-Star Movies, All-Star Sports, All-Star Music, they really are technically the farthest hotels away from Magic Kingdom. Keep in mind, it's not like Disneyland where you just walk to the parks. You're gonna have to take a bus, just like that one right there. You have to take buses. It is not difficult. But here at All-Star Movies, the only transportation options that you have is bus. Bus.
As you can see, like the Magic Kingdom bus just pulled up. These people are gonna get on. There's a line right there. It tells you exactly like how to line up, where to line up for Magic Kingdom. You get in here, you line up, easy to go. And on the front, will always tell you.
If you have a mobility scooter or something like that, not a problem. The buses, they can accommodate that. It might just take a little bit longer because I think they can only fit 1 or 2 mobility scooters per bus. So if you have more than that, might have to break up your party.
You see right here, they got this bus. It's going to Animal Kingdom. I love it. It's all decorated like with buses. This Zootopia. It's a little bit, if you're not used to it, at first a little weird. You're like, I gotta catch a bus to go. Yep, you do. So, and every one of these resorts, you have to catch a bus. There's the Epcot bus. And this bus down there just leaving is for Hollywood Studios.
Now there is another option. People are like, well, what about like Uber or Lyft? Yeah, you can do that. You can definitely take an Uber, Lyft. They'll take you right there. I'm gonna give you like a tip though. Do not take an Uber or Lyft to Magic Kingdom. Uber and Lyfts cannot go all the way to the front of Magic Kingdom. They can only go to what's called the transportation, the TTC, Transportation Center. And so they'll drop you off there. Once they drop you off, then you're gonna have to get on a monorail or get on the ferry, the boat, to take you into Magic Kingdom. It will not take you all the way to the front door of Magic Kingdom. Uber will take you to the front door of Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom. So if you want to Uber, do that. But if you're gonna go to Magic Kingdom, I wouldn't really Uber, because then you're just gonna have to transfer out of your Uber, get on a boat or a monorail. It's just something they don't do for Magic Kingdom. These are very accurate, very, very accurate. It takes about 20 minutes to get from All-Star Resorts to Magic Kingdom. Be aware, about 20 minutes, could be a little bit faster. That's assuming we hit every red light. Epcot, you got Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom right there. Of course, they also have Disney Springs and Typhoon Lagoon. There is one more option we can talk about. It's called the minivan. It's MINNIE as in Minnie Mouse. You can get that through Lyft, and they're cute. They're red with white dots. They look like Minnie Mouse. Those ones will take you right up to the front door of Magic Kingdom if you're going to go to Magic Kingdom. They're the only ones that are allowed to do that, but they are more expensive. All the other transportation options, like the buses, complimentary. You don't have to worry about that. It's part of the hotel experience. You guys, I had to show this because right here they have this All-Star Movie Hall of Fame. There's two of them. There's one down there that's Star Wars, and this one here is Muppets. And I love it. There's like a little Kermit the Frog, Mickey Mouse there. Then you got the players, you got Kermit. It's kind of hard to see them, but this is one of the few places I know is giving like some love to the Muppets. And I'm a big fan of the Muppets, so I love that. All right, let's go check out the pools. They let me in a few minutes early. It was very kind of them. All right, guys, let's take a look at the swimming pool here. As you can see, it's just a normal pool. They also have a little ping pong table right over there. All right, so it's kind of an odd shape. And I asked, and they're like, oh, it's supposed to be like a book. It's like the book is like fanning out, and Sorcerer Mickey is projecting the magic into the book, I guess. It goes from, you see you got stairs to go down, stairs right there. 3 feet, goes down to 4 feet. And then right here in this area, here's the deepest area. This is 5 feet deep, so be aware of that. And it does have that nice little spray feature right there. Looks like a curtain, like a stage, because Mickey's performing. Now I'm gonna quickly go really fast. Right, there's another pool, but there's also a little splash area for kids. I'm gonna go to the kids area real quickly. It's right next door, so let's head over there before any families bop in there. All right, so they have this nice little area here. This is a splash pool. Now it looks like it's nice and cool, but it is hot here in Florida. Nice little, it's not very deep, so the kids can come here and splash and have a good time. They also have a bunch of tables and with some umbrellas for parents to sit, so that way parents can sit in the shade while they watch their children play. Nice little area here, little splash pool. And this does have a little water feature, kind of the water sprays up, you know. Imagine my fingers is water. I don't want to get wet. Oh, I'm getting wet. And then right behind me in this iceberg is the guest laundry. All right, and I'm gonna bust it to the second pool. There's one other pool. It is in the Mighty Ducks area. It's the hockey pool. Let's go down to the hockey pool. They're putting on a new painted coat, but I like it because it looks like his foot is resting on that little crane. I think that's awesome. Oh, she's getting a good little washing. All right, the pool is about to open here. I'm just gonna show you. This is supposed to be like a hockey rink. And you'll notice that right here, like you see the center of the hockey rink, it's just a square pool, by the way, just a very square pool. Starts at 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet. But you turn around, you got Goofy, looking very good, guarding, stick is backwards, guarding the hockey net. Again, every pool provides you with complimentary life jackets. So if you need that, or your children need that, you just have to return them when you're done. And they also always have you don't ever have to bring your towels down. They're gonna provide you with towels, and you just return them right there, your towels. And I love this little aspect. So down here, they have the second hockey net, but it's also a shower to rinse off. That's great. All right, so let me go ahead and rate these pools on a scale from 1 to 5 pools, 1 to 5 pools. Here at All-Star Movies, I'm gonna give it 2.5 pools, 2.5 pools. I think they're fine. They're not exceptional, but they're not bad. There's just normal pools to swim in. And I was told from the front desk that The hockey pool is the quieter of the two pools, and they said that's usually where the adults tend to gravitate towards the hockey pool, and then the families tend to gravitate towards the Fantasmic pool, the Fantasia pool, whatever that is. So yeah, I'm gonna give this 2.5 pools for the All-Star movies. Now let's go back to the room so we can do the water bottle challenge. We gotta do the shower test and also the gosh, what was the other one? Oh my gosh, the flush toilet test. Darn it. The price point here on the rooms is about $150 to $250. Now keep in mind, why are some rooms a little more expensive? It's a location. So if you want to be closer to the pool and closer to the transportation area and closer to the cafeteria, then you would stay in the Fantasia buildings, and it's be a little more expensive. But the rooms would be exactly the same. It doesn't matter if you're in a faraway room and like a Herbie's Love Bug, or they're exactly the same. It's literally location. So if that's important to you and you want to be close to the pool, then you could pay for what they call a premium room. There's the Herbie room. Let's go in there and check it out. And I also want to apologize. I know that sometimes I might repeat facts. The reason is because it's kind of blurring together and I can't remember what I said or what I didn't say. So that's why I repeat sometimes the facts. Just, but here, repetition. That's how we remember. All right, let's enter into the room and do our tests. Room tests. All right, let's go ahead and take this bottle out, do the water bottle test. Check it out. Oh no. This might be the first. It's slightly cold, but not really cold. I'm gonna have to say it's it's not super cold, guys. But that could just be the room that we're in, but yeah, not super cold. It does change the dynamic of the room when you have this bed down because it makes the room feel a lot smaller, just to be aware of that. Now let's go in and check out the shower pressure, which this is kind of I was like, whoa, what's happening here? There's a shower right here. Let's turn this bad boy on. Okay, let me come over here so you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this pressure is really high. Compared to all the other hotels, this is the highest pressure. I'm serious, like it is really high. I'm giving this one 4 drips out of 5. Yeah, all right, let's get really see shower it. 4 drips out of 5. I don't know what's going on here in movies, but you guys do not mess around with water pressure. That is 4 drips out of 5. That is like, it was a very satisfying shower. A lot of good water pressure here. 4 drips out of 5. All right, I'm just gonna double check the water bottle again. Okay, that's cold water. I'm changing my bottle. I mean, the bottle it's not as cold as the other ones have gotten. So I'm gonna revise it. It is going to become cold. Because when I pour that, that's cold. I don't know. I want to give you the accurate information. That is cold water. This gives me anxiety every single time. All right, here we go. Ready? Yeah, standard. I kind of thought that the flush would be way more powerful because the shower pressure here is so strong, but if anything, I'm just gonna give it 2.5 flushes here at All-Star Movies. I mean, anything you can pretty much flush anything down there you probably need to flush down, but it's not like super impressive flushing. So 2.5 toilets. All right, guys, I've got to pack. I got to pack and get ready to go. I'm going to the Art of Animation. That is going to be the last value resort that I was staying at, and they have different layouts. Like the rooms are different than anything we've seen so far. They're a different layout. It's at the Art of Animation. So let's head over there to Art of Animation and do a complete tour of that. It's gonna be the last value. Then after that, we're gonna be starting going to moderates. Can I just show you something I think is cute that my wife does when I travel? In the suitcase, she puts these, what are they, like those, you put them in like the dryers, the scented pads out of the dryer, I don't know what they're called. But she just puts a couple of them like in the suitcase, so that way everything keeps smelling fresh. There's my laundry detergent. It's almost time for me to start doing laundry. This bag's getting pretty full. All right, let's get ready. I'm gonna head to the lobby here of the All-Star Movies.
And then from there, I'm gonna catch my transportation. That's gonna take me to the art of animation. Let's do this. Dryer sheet. Let's go up to the lobby. I'm also gonna show you how to fill up your water bottles. They have like water filling stations. I don't think I've showed that. Let's do a little real talk here for just a brief second. Guys, this is kind of crazy, and I'm not trying not to complain. I'm just doing a little straight talk of my feelings. It takes 2 days to do one video, right? So I have to check into the hotel, spend the afternoon and evening in the hotel getting all the footage, and then I spend the night, and the next morning I finish it off doing the pool and all the room checks. So it takes 2 days. The second that the room checks and I check out, I start this whole process all over again at the next hotel. I kind of feel like I'm doing the Groundhog's Day. It's over and over and over again. There's like no stop. And I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to complete this? Today's literally the beginning of day number 5, and I'm already like, what have I done? I hope you find these videos entertaining and helpful though, that you're like watching this and you're like, this is fun, this is entertaining. I want them to be entertaining and I want them to be fun and educational for you guys. So put it down in the comment down below, like Groundhog or Groundhog's Day, because I just feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over. But I'm excited to be going to art animation. It should be different. So the room there, the floors, the rooms there are different. So I'm excited to see different. Let's go do something different. Okay, so I've been kind of neglecting to show this, but they also have these little water bottle places that you can fill up. So you have a drinking fountain, and then you can put your bottle there and fill up your water. You have to be doing that, because you have to be drinking so much water. If you don't, you're gonna be buying lots of water. Just keep your bottle, refill, and good to go. Filling up the water bottle. Push that little button. You see the water's going down. It's filling up the bottle. It's just so nice. If you look, it shows you how many bottles they've saved. Just clicked up by one because they clicked on that, and there it goes. It's nice, and it's kind of cool too. So, whew, yeah. How'd I put the? Oh, actually, filming. I didn't mean to be filming. I'm just putting my water bottle away. It's an interesting shot. I wanted to take a quick moment to talk to you. And yeah, I am talking to you. I want you to know that you are amazing. Did you know that? You are special, and you make the world a better place. And you might be thinking, Chris, you're probably not talking to me. And if you think that, get that thought right in your mind. I am. I know that some of you out there right now today who are watching this video, some of you are struggling. Not all of you, but some of you. And if you are struggling with something, I want you to know it does get better. Do not give up. You make the world a better place. And I mean that. Doing a little construction, it sounds like over there. I just want you to know that you are awesome. And I hope you hear that enough. You're awesome, you're unique, and you're special. You make the world better. I'm in the lobby about to go check out, get my transportation to head to the Art of Animation. I have stayed now at all 3 All-Star Resorts. If I have to rank them, I'm not gonna rank, I'll just say this. Of the All-Star Resorts, my favorite so far is gonna be, it's Music. Music was my favorite, yeah. So far my favorite value resort is Pop Century, but of just the All-Star Resorts, Music, but they're all great. I mean, they're all awesome. And they're a great value. And every one of them, you get into the park early. They'll have extra early entrance in the park. They're great. And oh, here we are at Wish. Here are the movies. Of course, they have a big, huge poster for Wish. You're a star. Anyways, yeah, so I have to kind of say that I think Music was my favorite. I just like the theming, and the staff was awesome. The staff's been great everywhere I go, but Music was really up. They went out of their way. And I got one more value. That's the Art of Animation. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow when we go to Art of Animation. I'm excited. It's gonna be a whole brand new room, a whole new feeling. This is a value resort if you have more than 4 people you want to be staying with you. So I'll show you all that once you hit Art of Animation. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. I just realized I got a few more minutes. I got time for one more pinball game of Tron. Priorities. It's like my mistress. That and Magic the Gathering, I just cannot get enough of.
pinball, particularly Tron. Pinball's the best, and then Magic Gathering. But I gotta go, guys. All right, off to art animation. I'll see you soon. I'll see you there. See you tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I keep playing Tron and I keep losing. I wanted to get a high score, but that was a full tour of the All-Star Movies Resort. I really liked it, really nice. It's very, 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 very nice. But of all the All-Star Resorts, music is my favorite. And I want to say big thank you to our Patreons. Thank you.